Shalom, you guys. Hi, it's your girl Hadassah, and I am back at it again with another video. I don't know if it's going to be a failure or a success. Let's get into the video. Let's get right into it.
But I'ma only say the truth. He said the world hated me, so just know I hated you. My friends switched on me, and my family did too. They say it's only at the top, but I want kingdom views.
Fuck
So-called
that.
black girl, I'm a real Jew. Mindset on righteous, that's the real move. My people wear fringes, Pharisees do too. Don't be shocked when they flake head and shoulders for them dudes. You go around telling everyone you a blessing, but you really just a whip covered up and sheep dressing. All that hurt didn't turn me hard, gave me a broken and contrite heart. Psalm 51 is how my day start, and I'll never trade my pain cause it got me this far. I give it all to y'all cause the battle is his. You better not play with the most high kids. I fell a couple times but I'll never stay down, cause I'll never let the devil think he take my crown. I never be the one to entertain a circus clown, cause a clown ain't funny if he ain't got a crowd. All this to say that my faith is on flex, and I'ma keep my peace cause that's the real bad. Can't do nothing if you're mad, then you're mad. That's too bad.
I am hungry, so I'm experimenting. This is pesto. This is Italian herb. This is an onion. This is some, basically, just call it soy sauce, but it's Adele. Ground up lamb, and then I got raviolis. It's basically spinach and ricotta cheese in this one, and it's mushroom and herbs in this one. I got a couple of seasonings with me. And I got the Goya, of course. I got these tomatoes. They're not cherry tomatoes. I got some spinach leaves. And I normally make chicken Alfredo. I normally have chicken breast instead of ground up lamb. And I normally have Alfredo sauce instead of spaghetti sauce. So we're gonna try this stuff out. We're gonna see how it turns out. I had some garlic bread in my refrigerator. I might as well use this garlic bread. So if I don't use it, I have no choice but to throw it away. So I'm not gonna do that. So anyways, I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. Let's see how it turns out. We started the cooking process. As you can see, it's just some rough cut up onions. A half of an onion that I cut in 4 parts and just diced up and rough chopped. And there's nothing in here but a little bit of minced garlic, about a teaspoon of that. And I got it turned out of it. About a quarter of oil in here. I just turned how to kill it. Because I don't want it to cook. I want it to caramelize before I put the meat in there. Or at least get somewhat diluted. At least get somewhat see-through. And what type of oil I got in here? I've been using a lot of avocado oil. So it's some avocado oil in here. You can put olive oil. I have some of that, but I love how this oil heats up really hot, but it doesn't burn as quick as the olive oil, and it has a lot of natural earthy flavor. But anyway, it's starting to cook quite nicely now that I've turned it down, and I think it's almost about ready. Give it about maybe 2 more minutes. And I have it on 3. Well, between 3 and 4. And I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer, as you can see. And once it gets a little bit more see-through or lucid, then I'm going to add the meat. So I'm back. I just put the meat in there. I haven't even broken it up because I want to take you with me step by step through this process. Step by step through this process. People say lamb has kind of like a gamey taste to it. It really doesn't. You know, it breaks up quite nicely. I just wanted to take his time in the cooking process. So I'll be back once this meat is to my liking. just wanted to take you with me, let you know that I'm just now adding this in here and not later rather than sooner. But anyways, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Teaspoon of the Italian herb, which you can get that from Walmart. And I put 1 teaspoon of the soy sauce to try to cut back some of that gamey flavor that it has. Lamb has or goat has. I like it. A lot of people don't, but I do. And I'm just tossing my spoon back to, you know. And let me stop lying. I put 2 teaspoons of the Italian herb paste in here and 1 teaspoon of the soy sauce, which is the version that I like. It's good to season non-meat products like veggies as well as meat products. It saves you on using a lot of salt because it has a salty but not too salty tumultuous taste to it. So I'm going to continue to cook this, and then I'm getting ready to grab my lime salt as well as my Goya and my pepper. And the pepper that I will be using today, it will be habanero pepper. So I put half of a teaspoon of habanero black pepper. I don't want it to be too saucy. I mean, well, too hot, too spicy. So I put half of a teaspoon of habanero pepper seasoning. And you can order that off of Amazon. The link will be down below in the description. I put a little bit of lime salt. Good for margaritas and good for actual seasoning. I put half of a teaspoon of that because I didn't want to put too much, because of the fact of the matter that I put soy sauce. So you really don't need to add a lot of salt when you put soy sauce in your meal. And everything is starting to cook quite nicely. I wish you could see. Maybe I have to turn this fan on, because without the fan on, you can barely see anything. I need to suck up some of that smoke. Ho, 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 ho. Is that what? Okay, that's helping it. Is it? Because I don't think that it is. It's not helping. It's just making a lot of noise. So I'm going to, well, maybe it is helping a little bit. But anyway, this is cooking quite nice. Cooking quite nicely. You feel me? So I'm just going to taste a little bit of this. And some of the taste is telling me that I still need to add the Goya. Anybody else would tell you, anybody else would say it's perfect. And it tastes perfect, but I need that Goya as well as that pesto. So let's put that pesto in here, and I'm going to be putting 1 whole teaspoon of pesto and only a half of a teaspoon of Goya. Oh my God, everything is, get that pesto off that spoon. Everything is cooking quite nicely. Oh my God. If I do say myself, this is perfect. So now I'm about to cut up those tomatoes and add those tomatoes and the spinach leaves in here. And I know you're looking like, oh my freaking God, this is a lot of spinach. Well, no, spinach condenses down. So it's going to condense down. And please make sure you wash your lettuce. Not lettuce. I'm not using lettuce. Make sure you wash your spinach, of course. Just because it's in a bag doesn't mean it's clean. Doesn't mean it's not pesticides, all type of chemicals on it from the growing process. Try to get organic, but everything that says organic is not organic. So please wash your vegetables, your leafy greens like this spinach off before you add it into the pot, or do whatever type of spiritual ritual that you feel you need to do. But I just simply wash mine, ask God to take off all the impurities, and I just washed it in plain water 3 times. It was so dirty, I should have shown you. So I'm getting ready to cut up tomatoes, and I just want to be cutting them in half. If you have a big whole tomato, just cut it up very finely. But if you have cherry tomatoes, just cut them in half each. I'll show you. Well, I'm not going to show you, but I'll be back. And one more thing, you see how that spinach is condensing up? So you might want to add more than a half. And you know what? I think I'm going to add a little bit more because it's really cooking out. It's condensing down. So I wind up cutting up the tomatoes in here and putting in the rest of that bag of spinach. And once this cooks down, we're going to add the sauce. Oh my God, this smells amazing. I'm gonna put the top on this and let it cook down, and I'll be back. See how good that looks? Huh? I don't like to mix it up, but yeah. OMG, OMG. It's created its own juice from the spinach, from, the tomatoes, the onions, the oil that was already in there, the meat. Because lamb is very lean. It's not really like too fatty. Oh my God, it smells so good, and it tastes so good. Like, literally, I should stop right here and just continue. I'm gonna drink my eggnog and my alcohol. But oh God, that tastes that. Nothing like some Remy and eggnog to get you in the holiday seasoning. Seasoning is season that you put on food. I mean, season, which is the time of the year. Nothing like eggnog to get you in the holiday spirit or season. So happy Hanukkah. And for my black people who haven't quite woke up, happy, Kwanzaa. I don't celebrate Christmas. It's a pagan holiday. Jesus was not born on Christmas. I hate to offend anybody, but it's the truth. He never mentioned his birthday in the Bible. If he was born, it would be around springtime or around fall, not in the dead of winter. Also, I want to say the Bible particularly describes Christmas as a holiday of the heathens, people who don't, conform to Christianity. I mean, well, not Christianity, but basic, customs when it comes to the Most High God. So I leave that for you guys, as well as these big organizations that are advertising their ass off, trying to get people to spend millions and billions of dollars on nonsense. But this is not a political based channel to stir up people's imaginations as far as religion. you know. Oh, and if you are new, shalom, 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 shalom. Come on in. It is Cooking with Hadassah, and I am chopping this shit up. Oh, man. God, I'm feeling like I just need to make some smothered potatoes or some smothered potatoes and make this into like some type of liquor gravy right here in this pot. And just put this on top of some mashed potatoes or some scalloped potatoes. But you know what? Fuck that. So many people are obsessed with, you know, Chef Boyardee ravioli, including me. I can eat it cold out the can, or I can eat it hot in the oven. I mean, not oven, microwave, or on the stove hot. I can eat it. I love it. That's the only ravioli that I can eat in the can, or the only type of, you know, like, I don't like any of their other products except the ravioli Alfredo. I mean, the ravioli that Chef Boyardee, you know, makes. But homemade ravioli done up like this, oh baby. So now that most of the juice have, you know, basically cooked out, I'm going to add the 2 cans of tomato sauce. Well, it's not tomato sauce, it's spaghetti sauce. I'm gonna add 2 cans of this spaghetti sauce in this pot. So there it is. I'm making a meat sauce, and it's going to be delicious. Who doesn't love onions? Who doesn't love fresh garlic? Who doesn't love Italian paste? And who doesn't love pesto and garden, tomatoes and spinach and, baby. I was going to cut up bell peppers, because I put bell peppers and everything, but I just did not want to overpower it. I was also going to cut up celery in here, but I didn't want to overpower it, because I didn't want to overpower it because of the fact of the matter that I don't need celery and I don't need bell peppers and everything. And this is, my goodness, the onions, the tomatoes, the garlic, the spinach, the meat, everything is done so beautifully. And I'm ready to add both jars of the, you know, spaghetti sauce. Ragu. I'll be back. Sauce in here, and I'm stirring up all of this goodness. I'm going to let this slow cook for about 30 minutes, as low as possible. And I'm going to start my oven on 350 degrees, because it's going to finish cooking. It's going to cook in here for 30 minutes to mix up all those flavors together. And then I'm going to use an aluminum pan and put the raviolis in that pan. You can put them in that pan frozen. You can put them in that pan fresh out the store, not frozen. And you're gonna let it cook in the oven for about 35 minutes after you take it out of this pot. So I'll be back in 30 minutes to transfer everything. It's boiling at its lowest temperature possible. As you can see, I've already prepared this. These are 2 different raviolis that's in here. This one is stuffed with portobello mushrooms and veggies. And then the one on the bottom is stuffed with spinach and ricotta cheese. I like them both. These are just random things that I have around my kitchen. I didn't plan on making this video. I just planned on cooking something and decided to cook. Like I said, these are random things that I have in my house. And I know it's weird. Who has fresh pasta noodles, and I do. I buy me 2 packs every month. These are just random things that I have in my cabinet. And when I say random things I have in my cabinet, let me show you the random things that I have in my cabinet. I don't even eat chips like that, but they're here. I don't eat cookies. That's why my cabinet is filled with cookies. It's like over 50 different cookies just in my cabinet. Perfect example, this right here. I've never bought this, but I've always bought like the stir fry, the quick Velveeta, stuff. I don't even have hamburger meat in my refrigerator, but I bought sloppy Joe mix because I just like to buy things and have things on deck. So this is just basically what I do. And I'm always buying garlic bread because I don't have to be making an Italian meal. Oh snaps! I almost dropped it. I don't have to be making a an Italian meal to have garlic bread. Sometimes I eat plain garlic bread. I might be laying down, I might be like, oh, I'm starving, and then, oh my God, I'm about to eat garlic bread. You see what I'm saying? Just like, I just have random things in my cabinet. Still trying to somewhat warm up. What is that, grease? Oh, from the steam of the meat, the steam of the food when I had this on. Okay, I'm about to say, what is that? Apparently, steam from the pot and the fan. But anyways, as you can see, my oven is preparing itself. It hasn't reached the temperature of 350. Once it does, I'm going to transfer this on top, and there go your lamb ravioli. So fuck Chef Boyardee. Let me stop saying that because I love that. I love Chef Boyardee ravioli. That's the only shit that they make that I like. I don't like their noodles. I don't like anything else but the raviolis. But anyways, if you're trying to get a little fancy, there you go. All you need is a little bit of wine and you're in heaven. I'll be back. As you can see, I put it in there. I'm just mixing it up a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so good. I should put cheese on top, but I'm not trying to overdo it. Oh, baby. Oh. Wow. Make sure every little nick and cranny has that sauce. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, and it just seeped down in there. It just seeped down up in there. Oh, man. This looks so perfect. So now I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. But my goodness. Holy moly. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Let me stop. It looks so freaking good. I'm gonna let this cook in the oven on 350 for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna drop it all the way down to 200 for 25 minutes. This is the garlic bread with the pesto. I love pesto, so I put some of it on there. I still got all this. This is only just one roll. What brand? I don't know. I guess from the deli, the bakery section of Walmart. So, yeah. I'm not going to put these in. I just like to have them sitting out, preparing, People like to put their, what is that called? People like to put their garlic bread in the oven while it's still cold. So it takes longer for it to cook. And it has a quicker chance of drying out and relatively quickly, as well as cooking too fast while burning. So, tip, have it thawed out before you prepare it. Perfect. I'm gonna get one more of these raviolis. Because I've been drinking and I'm hungry. And I'm gonna take that garlic bread out the oven because it's done. It's been in the oven for about 3 minutes. And it's been on broil for about 1 minute and it's ready to come out. As you can see, the garlic bread came out perfect. It's crispy on the top, still squeezable, soft on the bottom, all the way cooked to perfection. So let's try it out. So this is the ravioli with the spinach and focaccia. It's so hot. Oh my God. So let's try to get one of the raviolis that are not the same. If I can find one. Okay, there it is. This one is the one with the portobello mushrooms and the herbs. Let's try it out. I could never pick between the two, so I always get one of each. You know what? I think this is spearmint. Cooking what's in your house and mixing it up together turned out perfectly. This was a success. Until next time, bye. Oh, share this video if you like it. Like this video. It's free to like. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And continue to support the game. I appreciate and I love all of you guys. Until next time, bye.